up, YouTubers? Alright, so this is my first how-to video, and today we are going to attempt to change the oil in my lovely Honda Accord. Yeah, I know, it's junked up. Actually, let me just show you how junked up it is. Yeah, that bumper is some kind of sad. Alright, so the basic way to start with changing your oil is to find out, for you girls out there, where your oil spot is. Now, on my lovely Honda, if you can actually get to see this, oh, no, you can't because of the shadow. There's actually a part right there that says oil, and most of the things on your car will be well labeled. So, unscrew that part first, just because it's a gravity thing, and it'll make it go much faster. Things you're going to usually need going after the oil changes are 1, an oil pan, 2, a jack. You've got your lovely 11/16 wrench, because you're going to need that to get this part off. And so after you do that part, the next step, which I'm already doing because it takes a while, is I've taken this bolt, which is on your oil well, and I promise that's usually the only piece that looks like it, down there. Ah! If I can reach it. Alright, you're going to look for a little knob like that. And you take your wrench and you screw to the left. If you're not sure which way the left is, then think of it like a clock and go from 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock instead. After you go from 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock, what you're going to do is let it drain out. After it drains out, screw that part back in and go hunting for your oil filter. Now, oil filters, if you get them from the dealership, might not have a grip on them. And if they don't have a grip on them, then what you're going to do is get a lovely tool that looks like this. Let me put some contrast up against it. If you don't have this one, there's another one at Walmart that's circular. They're about $8 around here anyway. Alright, so this next part's really important. After you get your oil filter off, screwing in the left-hand motion, what you're going to want to do is take oil from your fresh thing, and I have gloves for this. I get my paint gloves from Walmart as well. They're the little blue ones right there. You're going to take oil, which I've already done as well, just to try and make this video a little quicker, and you're going to want to rub it all on the inside. Alright, and I don't mean like reach your finger in there, but you definitely want to get some oil on there, because what that's going to do is create a better release for the next time, and you're not going to get metal lock. If you get metal lock, a physics person told me the best way to get rid of an oil filter is to take a screwdriver, puncture it through with a hammer, and then try and get your rotation. The reason I haven't done that, and the reason I probably won't do that, is it might rip. At that point, no, I'm not even going to lie. At that point, generally I drive to Speedy Lube if I can't get it off myself. But it's very important that you drain the oil out before going after the oil filter, because if you do, the oil's going to come out on you. Expect a little bit of spit up from the oil filter. That's because what your oil filter is cardboard. And it's a really good thing, but if water gets in there, it might turn to mush, which is actually what happened to my car. But anyway, so you pop that back in, and then you take your lovely car, and most people, it's good to get a gallon and a quart, and you make sure everything's secured back in place, nuts, bolts, and all. Alright, and you go and you take this and you put your oil in that hole. Wait until it burps. Definitely read the manual on your car before doing this, because my car likes 20/50, other cars might like 30/40, or you might need to switch to high mileage. If you're not sure, ask your local professional. They'll generally help you out in the right direction. But I mean, remember that number, because if you do end up taking it to Speedy Lube, don't let them just put any oil in your car. Cars are precious things. You don't want them to junk over. So after that, best thing to do is put it back in, screw it on, recycle your oil at any lovely, recycle your oil people. You can take it to AutoZone, they'll do it, and go from there. Alright, happy driving.